Today we're going to be doing the coilovers on Jamal's S14, and then I'll be able to do the front suspension on the AE86. So we're going to go pick up Jamal now. What up, son?
At least for your camera, because I don't have a micro.
I can't see shit.
Micro SD. Oh, would you look at that? There is one sock under the car.
Oh, let's go. What the fuck, man?
I don't know how the fuck that got there. But we have one sock.
Alright, so we're in the Sylvia now. Very, very nice, very fresh. And yeah, now we'll be heading down to the workshop. We got the hoist free. Now Jamal's just going to come and bring his car around. So he's going to come through here, and he's going to bring it all the way through to here. It sounds like a bell or something. That sounds nice. Jamal's checking the underneath of the car now. We got coilovers down here. So nice and brand new BCs. Yeah. So that's the completed side of here. So all in here, you know, we had to reclip on the brake line. We also had to clip on, I think that's just the soft lines. So we had to do the soft lines, hard lines, lower control, and then the top hat. So yeah, it's time to do this side next, and then we'll fucking figure out the rears. Alright, so we just did the rears, as you can see, great success. Now we're just going to see how low it sits on the ground. We think the fronts definitely have to be brought up, but the rears look like they'll be okay. Alright, let's have a check.
It's not the front, I think it's the back. Actually, like, there's a decent amount of space though.
Do you want to just lock it?
Yeah.
Not scraping at all.
It's way clear. It is fine.
I think if you want to raise it just so you can get up your driveway, if not, I'd fucking leave it like that. Yeah, there's like,
That's
yeah.
full lock and it didn't scrape at all.
Here, do you want me to hold it while you feel?
Just go back the other way. Nah, go back the other way. Nah, it's way clear. Like, it is so, nah, don't even bother. Because I'll do the same thing on the other side. Like, it is so clear.
Well,
actually,
yeah.
sorry, do it just so I can watch it. But it hasn't scraped at all on the other side, so I know it's fine. Nah, you're fine. You're fine. Well,
Yeah, that's as far as it goes, isn't it?
yeah.
Alright, first test drive with the BCs. Oh shit, did you get the old suspension?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, man. I packed everything in the boot.
Good.
And I still haven't moved my head unit up.
What's the beeping for?
I know. Does that every time I turn it on?
Dude, nice taco, man. Dude, you're redlining it.
Actual.
See you later.
I'm gonna get it fixed, eh? Fuck me, bro.
You can't have them all. All you need is a speedo anyways.
I know how to drive without the I never really look at it anyways, so. Unless I'm bumping the fucking clutch.
Yeah.
Left one.
Yeah, I want the camera out the sun.
Or I need a thrasher to actually feel a difference.
But like,
this is pretty smooth. We need to hit some like flat
here,
potholes.
go towards near the right. The trees will bump you up. Promise.
I can already see how fucked the road is. Right here.
Yep.
It has stiff as fuck.
It's not too bad.
The rears are set to, if we're talking soft to hard, they're set to 11, and these ones are set, the fronts are set to 16.
You can probably soften up
So
the
right
rears
in
a
the middle.
tiny bit more. It sounded like it bottomed out a little bit.
It definitely did, but I can't be fucked because the fucking... No, you want to stiffen them if it bottoms out,
Okay.
so it doesn't hit it.
Yeah.
But I should probably make the front stiffer as well. Put it down.
You just don't want it to bounce, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it can bounce, but if your suspension's too soft, it'll travel up into your fucking
Strut tower.
yeah. If you put it stiff, the whole car will move and you won't send it through your fucking tower, but you'll definitely feel it. Did you get a better lens for it, or is it way too close?
No. It's an ultra wide lens, so it's like fucking almost perfect.
Mine has a clip-on wider lens, but it doesn't do as much up close.
Yeah. I'll
He
show you
loves
later.
it. He fucking loves it. I don't want to do too much dumb shit yet. But.
Yeah, this is where I crashed my fucking Subaru.
Which street?
Here,
That
this
one?
the
On the
small
right?
one. No, the small one here. The pissy little one. That one there. Fuck yes, dude. Sweet. I'd call that a successful first test drive. Only a little bit of bottoming out in the rear, but the front sounded like they were fine.
Wheels didn't come off.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
that's the
concerned
main
with.
thing.
Yeah. Well, let's check your 8.6 after you eat. They should fit. But if they don't,
should, yeah.
then we're not doing them anyway.
Yeah. Alright, current situation is they don't fit. As in, the top hat will fit, but the ring of metal behind the top hat is just slightly too big. It's interfering with the studs in the middle there. You can see all little studs on the side. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go get some coilovers for an S13 because they'll be small like these. Yeah, these ones here, it's just all cracked on the adjusting arms, the adjusting screws. So I'm going to leave the car like this for like maybe 4 or 5 days, get those coilovers in, and then fit them, and then hopefully everything will be all good. We are quickly going to go back to the shop as well, just to like see if we can do that video too, and there's also a couple of things we need to pick up from the shop. So yeah. First impressions of the S14, that is the easiest car I've ever slid. That is crazy good to slide.
I'm pretty much stock suspension too, like he used to do that shit stock.
Yeah. I think I do a little one here. Like, see, that's just in first taking off. It's like so easy to slide, man. So that drone footage after I dropped this bloke home.
Drop me home my own car.
Yeah, literally. Pick up my car. As soon as I get home, I'm going to edit that drone footage, probably post it up on the Instagram, send the raw to this guy so he can do some of his magic with it. And yeah, you guys will be able to see that. It'll be fucking really, really cool. I also ordered some coilovers for the front of the 8.6. The S13 ones, I think they're Cusco, but I'm not too sure. They're like blue top hats, yellow struts. And I asked ChatGPT and it said it could be like Cusco, Apexy, XYZ. So it could be a mix of things, but
Mine were 10 mil too big to fit in the strut towers.
yeah, just like what holds the springs on. Yeah, it didn't bottom out then.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So yeah, you're fine. It probably just needed to settle.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately Jamal's stock suspension didn't fit because the
Strut towers are too small.
yeah.
The springs are too wide on my struts, so
Yeah. So I've got these coilovers coming in from Melbourne. Hopefully they'll be here by next week latest. and then I'll be able to drive the car, and that'll be fucking sweet as. So we have the suspension down here, so I'm just going to have to undo those 2 bolts that are holding it to the control arm. And as you can see here, this was the temporary fix we came up with, so I didn't die driving back home. So that's going to be fixed today with the new coils. And then this is the front sway bar. I'm not too sure if it's aftermarket, but I'm pretty sure it's stock, even though it's thick as. It was coated with like a little rust-proof coating. So I just sanded that lightly with some 800 and just sprayed it with fucking matte black rattle can. As you can see here, this is definitely aftermarket. So yeah, I think they might both be aftermarket, but I'm not too sure. And then this tiny one here is the rear sway bar. All right, here's the package with the coils. I was kind of worried because it is a bit small, but we're about to open it up and see if there's actually coilovers in here. I'm hoping there is. I'm pretty sure there is, but yeah, let's find out. Well, I reckon there is, because it looks like it's wet in here, like there's been oil or something. Like, look, the top here is wet. All right, here's the coils. They look like they're in pretty good condition. So I'm hoping it didn't get damaged in shipping, but from what I can see...
Actually get in a fucking good position.
From what I can see, they look to be in decent condition. You know, not too bad for like 200 bucks. So I'm still not too sure what fucking brand they are. I was hoping I was going to get some like information from this. Also 100% the spring rates are fucked, or he's just like loosened this so he could fit it in the box. So that's going to be fun fixing that. This one's alright. This one just has a bit of like rust on there, which I can get rid of with the wire brush. If I really want to. Oh. This one loose as well. Yeah, nice. Alright, so they look like coilovers, so I'm assuming they're coilovers. And all we have to do now is put them in the car. And I also kind of want to figure out what brand they are, but I have no idea. I thought they were Jap. From what he said, they were Jap, but it could just be all fucking lies. So who knows, honestly? Who fucking knows, but we will find out. This is awesome, by the way.
The spring rate should be fine there if that's just the only thing that's loose. This one will do your spring rate.
Yeah, so you just have to adjust this then.
So you shouldn't really be worried about this. As long as... Oh, I just unfocused it.
You're fine.
As long as these are the same.
Yeah, no, they don't. They look the same. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm really excited to put these in. This is left hand. Cusco. They are Cusco.
There you go.
How fucking sweet is that? Yeah. Hell yeah. So, yeah, 200 bucks for fucking Cusco fucking coilovers. Pretty good. They could just be Cusco top hats, though. With, like, fucking max peating rods.
I was going to say, give me max peating fucking bottom ends.
All right, so, yeah, now we're going to put these into the 86. Is this on still? Yeah, it is.
I'm going to run over all the sockets for fun.
There you go. Alright, so we're about to put the coil in on the left side. We've just installed the sway bar, and to do that we had to take out the tie rod ends. So that was a really fucking fun job to do. We got them all back in now, and we've got this side mounted up on the sway bar, so all we have to do now is just mount the coil. So yeah, let's get it. Oh shit.
Is it a plastic clip or a rivet?
No, it's a rivet that I did, and double-sided tape. That's fine. Just leave it like that. So do you need me to move out the way or? So we just put the struts in, and we've also adjusted the camber. So it's not like any crazy negative camber or anything. We've just like straightened it out so they're not like fucking. There was so much positive camber. There is something as well that is draining the battery, so I do have to jump start it and let it self like charge for a little bit. But yeah, overall it's been pretty successful so far. So all we have to do is just take the car for a test drive, and then, yeah, we'll be golden. All right, just got to push the car up onto those tiles over there quickly. So I drive it up, but I don't think it'll start, and I can't be bothered getting the jump start on my car, so I'm just going to push it up. Success. Got calipers here to measure the distance in between, so I'll be able to get it accurate. Also, we ended up putting the split pins in, so yeah, no more DEEF, hopefully. Alright, so I've adjusted the coils now so they are 110 millimeters from here to here. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, and then when it sits down, I'm going to push on it to let the suspension settle, but I think it should be okay. Alright, we got both wheels back on. Only got two nuts holding them in for now. When I did this side, I didn't take the measurement beforehand, but when I did the other side, I checked. They were already at 99 to like maybe 100 mils around that, so I've raised them both to around 110. If it needs more, it can go more, so yeah, we'll find out now. Alright, it's a little bit weird. So the left hand side isn't too bad, it could definitely go up more, but the right hand side is lower than the left, even though it's at the same 110. But on the, I can't remember which side it is, I think it was the left hand side, the brackets that adjust the spring rate look like they've been like adjusted, and on the other side it looks like they have never been touched. So it could either be that the spring rate is set to be stiffer on one side for some reason, or it could be that they're like fucked, which would be really, really bad for me, but I could always return them because eBay money back guarantee. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the wheels off again. I'm going to measure them again after seeing them like settle, and I'm going to raise them both still, but figure out if it's staying the same. Alright, for the second time, I'm going to, or technically third time, I'm going to lower the car and check the gaps and try and let the suspension settle by pushing on it. I'll show you guys the gaps. So as you can see here now, there is plenty of room while it's on the ground. There's at least like 2 finger spaces worth, which is, you know, I'm not going for like a slammed like kind of look. So it almost mimics what's going on in the back. The back could probably, honestly, this side could get raised. That's like very low. This side's like 1.5 finger gap. And this side is just barely 2 finger gap. Like I'd probably call that a 1 finger and like 3/4 gap. So overall not too bad. I'm gonna drop it all the way to the ground now. So take off the tiles. and then see how low it sits on the ground.
Alright, so the test drive didn't go quite as planned. As soon as I got like maybe, I don't know, not even like 3-4 meters out the driveway, the car stalled because there's no power getting to it. So either my alternator isn't charging my battery or the battery is draining. So I gotta play around with a couple of things. Just make sure everything's alright. But there's two things that did go quite well. One, the car doesn't rub anymore or scrape, so it was success raising it. And two, the idling issue, I believe, has to do with the battery, because when I had the hazard lights on, the fuel pump was going. So I reckon what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge the battery. I'm just going to leave the negative off until I want to drive the car again, because I looked it up and it takes about a couple weeks-ish to like a month for a battery to go flat when it's not in use. So I believe, like, I haven't had the car moving in like a couple weeks, so I reckon it's just gone flat, and you know, not really much else to it. So I'm just going to put it on charge and then hope for the best.
So I'm going to leave it there. The next video is probably going to be about the Sora. I've got a couple nice little parts coming in that's going to make the car a whole lot more fun. I'm also going to try and start dailying this car to work, just to see how it runs, to see if like it'll go flat or whatever. So yeah, hopefully all goes well, and by the time I upload the next video, the Sora will be in a state where it is very fun, and the 86 will be in a state where it's reliable. So yeah, thanks for watching.